Hello everyone. Welcome back to this English listening practice video. In today's lesson, you are going to listen to a long and realistic story told completely in English. This story is designed for intermediate learners who want to improve their listening skills through calm, natural English. As you listen, try to focus not only on the words, but also on the feelings, ideas, and meaning behind the story. Pay attention to how sentences are connected and how the story flows naturally. During the story, we will pause to explain useful vocabulary in simple English, so you can learn new words in context. Do not worry if you miss something. Listening regularly is the key to progress. Now, relax, stay focused, and before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Let's begin.
Daniel was 40 years old. He worked as a customer support manager for an international company. Every day, he answered emails, solved problems, and spoke politely to people he never met. On the outside, Daniel seemed calm and professional. But inside, he felt empty. His days passed quickly, yet nothing felt meaningful. In the evenings, he sat alone in his apartment, listening to the noise of the city outside his window. He often asked himself a quiet question. When did my life start feeling like this?
Let's pause and look at some words. Manager, a person who is responsible for a team or work. Professional, behaving in a serious and responsible way. Empty, feeling no happiness or purpose. Meaningful, having value or importance. Now, let's continue.
One Friday evening, Daniel decided not to go straight home. Instead, he walked into a small public library near his office. The building was quiet, and the smell of old books filled the air. People sat silently, reading or writing. Daniel found an empty chair near a window and sat down. For the first time in weeks, his mind slowed down. A woman at the next table looked up and smiled at him. "Long day?" she asked gently. Daniel nodded. "Yes," he replied. "Every day feels the same."
Public, open to everyone. Quiet, with very little noise. Gently, in a soft and kind way. Replied, answered someone. Continue listening.
The woman closed her book and looked thoughtful. "I come here when life feels too loud," she said. Daniel listened carefully. She explained that she volunteered at the library on weekends, helping people learn to read and write. "It reminds me why people matter," she said. Those words stayed with Daniel. That night, he went home feeling different. Not happier, but more awake.
Thoughtful, thinking deeply. Volunteered, helped without payment. Matter, to be important. Awake, aware and alert. Let's go on.
Over the next month, Daniel made a small decision. He began spending one evening each week at the library. At first, he only watched and listened. Then, slowly, he started helping. He helped an elderly man fill out forms. He helped a young woman practice simple English sentences. Each time, he felt something new. Connection. His job did not change. His problems did not disappear. But his perspective changed.
Decision, a choice you make. Elderly, old. Perspective, the way you see things. Connection, feeling close to others. Continue.
One evening, as Daniel was leaving the library, the woman stopped him. "You seem lighter," she said. Daniel smiled. "I think I finally slowed down enough to listen," he replied. From that day on, Daniel stopped rushing through life. He started listening more and worrying less. Life was still imperfect, but it finally felt real.
Lighter, feeling less stressed. Rushing, doing things too quickly. Imperfect, not complete or perfect. Real, true and meaningful. Continue.
Months later, Daniel looked back at his life. Nothing dramatic had changed. Yet everything felt different. He understood something important. A better life does not begin with big success. It begins with attention, patience, and care for others.
Attention, careful focus. Patience, staying calm while waiting. Care, kindness and concern. Success, achieving something important. Now, answer these questions. Why did Daniel feel empty at the beginning? What made the library special for him? Who did Daniel meet at the library? How did helping others change Daniel? What lesson does this story teach? You have now practiced English listening with another long, realistic story. You listened to natural English. Learned useful vocabulary. And practiced understanding meaning through context. Stories like this help you improve step by step. Remember, language learning is a journey. Stay patient. Stay consistent. And keep listening every day. Thank you for learning with me. See you in the next video.